Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokémon Star. Today we dive back into the London 22 World Championships and the decks that I purchased like 2 to 3 years ago. So today no coffee. I've been sick for 4 days, still have been working 10 to 14 hours a day. Doesn't do me well. I have no video for tomorrow, basically the Wednesday, it's now Tuesday. So I feel obliged to make another video. I hope everybody enjoys. And I was already going to do this stuff, so why not just make a video out of it? Alright. So a little background story. We started off this series with purchasing 2 World Championships London 2022 displays. One I have still sealed, and unfortunately, as you can see, the other one came damaged. I asked a little bit of discount, paid 80 bucks per 8 decks, and this one is totally ruined. You cannot sell this anymore. So I got a $5 to $10 discount on this display, and I only paid 70 bucks. Now in my mind I already thought 10 bucks a deck would be very cheap, but the prices stayed flat for a very long time. At that point I decided to open up a Ondrej Skubal deck. It is Arceus, Flying Pikachu and so on. Decidueye VSTAR. Decidueye V and Bidoof are in there, and maybe a Decidueye VSTAR, I can't remember anymore. And I broke open the deck just to inspect what is inside there, to take a look at the cards. And I really liked that. And the second part was that I only paid 10 bucks for the sealed deck, and I wanted to see what was in there. So the side effect was that I was able to sell the cards separately. I think in total I managed to get about 15 to 20 bucks for opened André Chiasson deck. It was a little bit more work, but I still have some cards left, even though I already made 10 bucks more than what the sealed box was going for. These have now in the meantime already risen a bit as well. However, I think I still have to give a discount on this one, just someone gave to me, because the box is heavily damaged. So I think it's time to open up an André Chiasson World Championship 2022 deck, named the Shape of Mew. Another one that I am very excited for in the future to open up is the Pikachu VSTAR. All these cards are now going out of rotation. My initial plan was to open 2 decks, get a table mount on the table for the camera, and play a tabletop view with a friend, but this idea was never turned into a reality. It is still possible. I have a lot of these decks left, as you saw on the intro of the video. So my plan for the future is to buy one of the Yokohama decks and maybe one of the American decks as well. My plan is to buy one of the Yokohama decks and at least one of the Honolulu decks as well. But on the European card market you cannot find the sealed displays anymore. The ones from English, the London World Championships is the last one that you can buy a sealed display of. So the decks are not that expensive if you purchase them separately, but also you don't have the sealed display premium over it. But for display I really think it's really cool. And if you can make a buck selling the cards separately, well, why not? I do it for the hobby, that part. I try to make a buck or two on buying and selling Pokemon cards at the moment. It's going pretty well, but this is just for the hobby because it's a lot of effort for not a lot of money. But hey, it is also experience. I can relive the memories because I played the game a lot myself as well at this point in time. So let's see. So let's open up this box now, as I've rambled enough already, and see what's inside there and read some more information about the player and the deck inside there. I can remember it from the top of my head. Mew VMAX was really annoying to play against, and I never really mastered the deck myself. I used to play and was more a fan of the ADP. Don't have to be that careful for the packaging, but still have to be very careful for the cards. So do you have any interest, guys, in these World Championships decks? Do you own any? And have you seen them before, above all? They're really cool cards with signatures of the players. Alright. So what we can do will be very nice is if someone orders a bubble mailer order, we can use this cardboard and cut it up into a nice shape and edit it for strength in the order. So let's see, you also get a playmat. Okay, that's actually not bad. Really nice if you want to learn to play the game. There is a nice fancy poster with graffiti on the background as well. Then we have the book. So here in the book we can see on the most left lower corner we have André Chiasson, which was in the Masters and apparently he became 6th if I watched Limitless correctly. So the decks were from different... I thought the decks were from different finalists of different brackets. So the senior, the masters, and you have the junior division. But apparently, let's see. I also have a deck Pikachu VSTAR from Rikuto Ohashi. So it is apparent. I don't know how it is divided, all the decks. Then we do dive actually into the deck. Open this up pretty carefully still for things popping out here. London 2022 pin, really nice. I have a bucket full with pins right now and I'm gonna add this one to it. Is it different from the Skubal one? I don't know, I might sell this one if it's exactly the same one. So you have to be really careful with all this stuff, so you have to take it out really carefully. Oh, there we have the first Mew VMAX with a purple background. Not a really clear border on this one. Let me package, or rather unpackage everything else first. So we have a nice coin. So what do you think, guys? Do you want to do a coin flip? 60 or nothing? Heads. Let's go. So yeah, then you have the very cool deck box here, guys. I will link the video to the Ondrej Skubal deck box as well. Had pretty much a lot of fun opening that one, and then I explain a little bit more about the ID. And I'm very proud to say that it worked. We opened the product and we made a little bit of money by selling individual items. Let's get a little bit closer to the desk right now. And let's see what cards we have here. Okay, I could also read the manual, but this is more fun, right? So here you see the little signature of the fellow who won the World Championships 2022 in the junior division with the very annoying Mew VMAX deck. So I remember you had the Genesect for the drawing cards. You had the Mew V and the Mew VMAX, and the Mew VMAX was able to do all the other Fusion Strike attacks basically. Okay, so they included this Mew. That's a nice one. And let's see, hope to make a buck or so on selling each of the Mews. You get 4 of them. Hope to make a little bit of money on the Mew VMAX, obviously, 2 to 3 bucks. But I don't know if it goes as fast with the André Chiasson deck with this one. Ondrej Skubal, world champion in the Masters division. And we have Arceus V that was still playable until recently. Maybe it's still playable at this moment. And then you have the Flying Pikachu. I think Celebrations is a set that will do well in the future. So if you have a stamped promo version of the Flying Pikachu, well. Here we have the Genesect V. Really nice. I didn't appreciate it that much when it was released and when Fusion Strike was also released, but I think this artwork looks pretty cool. There are some rumors and theories that it is a future Kabutops. I like Kabutops a bit more, guys, I'm sorry. But let's see, 1 to 2 bucks a piece for these. So then we have probably everything else is bulk. I'm gonna sleeve the cards up and everything, and at the end I will do a summary of what I hope to get from this. So we have a Meloetta. It was pretty useful in the game. I used to play with the Pumpkaboo a lot as well, I really liked that one. Boss's Order might fetch a buck or two. I mean, literally 50 cents to a buck, but it's just a common saying. Because Boss's Order is still played, and I think you are allowed to play Boss's Order of every era. Elisa Sparkle, I've been buying a lot of these full arts. So at that point it was very expensive and it came down to 3 to 4 bucks now. So might get 50 cents as well for these trainers. 20 to 30 cents for these trainers. Oh, the Battle VIP Pass. If I was a bit quicker with selling these cards, I could have got a little bit of money for this one. You can compare it to the Earthen Vessel at this moment. Or Iono perhaps. Marnie in the past. This card was very staple in a very lot of decks. Like the Buddy Puffin now is. And everybody wanted it. Card shops started buying the cheap ones to sell locally. And yeah, they disappeared from the market, becoming 1 to 2 bucks a piece. And now it's back to 10 cents maybe. It never dropped to 2 cents, but not playable anymore. A really nice version. How is the centering on the cards? I just thought to myself that it's tough to see the centering because the borders are not that clear. But the cards are probably PSA 8, PSA 9. You can see some whitening. Maybe the centering is not perfect. So PSA 8, PSA 9. I'm happy. I'm not gonna grade these cards, but you never know. The gold stars in the past, if you have those from the decks, they're still nice. We have the Chromatics here. I'm going through it a little bit faster now. So you have the power tablet that was really important to nuke the large HP VMAXs. Ah yes, I remember the Quick Ball was banned for a time, just like the Nest Ball. Oh no, we got the Nest Ball in return for the Quick Ball. The Rotom Phone, I never understood this one. Oh, it's like the Poké Gear probably? Yeah, I can't remember. But Ultra Balls are always doing fine. And the escape ropes, I think the Mew had no retreat cost. Indeed. So the escape rope was really nice. Just an extra switch, just another gust rather. But 10 cents maybe for the gust option, the escape ropes. All these cards maybe 10 cents, except for the Ultra Balls maybe 30 cents. Someone really a fan of this player. And if he wins again in the future in another division. So we have the Switch, probably 20-30 cents. Echoing Horn, not worth anything. Choice Belt, really out of favor at the moment. There are still some fees being played, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Then we have the Energies, guys. Double Turbo, obviously, really nice. I used it in the Arceus deck as well. And then we have 2 more Mew VMAXs. So overall, let's say 2 bucks, 4 bucks, and add these up per 10. 1 buck, 2 bucks, 2 bucks 50 maybe due to the Ultra Balls being added. 3 bucks, 4. So 5 bucks there, 2 each here. It's 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. So I hope to get 150 here each. So 17.50 and 150 each here. Well, let's say 20 bucks, 22 bucks. 22 bucks in cards, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. We have the pin, the coin, and the deck box. And that's it for today. Thanks everybody a lot for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Hope to be a bit better then, and let's do finally the Season 6 of the Pokemon Card Mail Day Season Finale.